We're gonna be live in like 2 seconds, if not already.
Okay.
What time is it? Is it like midnight?
It's like 11:40.
Okay.
I just got back to my Airbnb like an hour ago though. So like
I know these events are going like pretty damn late.
yeah, the Paris ended. I left Paris not early. I didn't stay for the medal ceremony. I like
I turned it
Minerva and
off
Nikita. Yeah.
after they got their score.
I didn't even stay in the audience for their scores. I like knew they were gonna win. So I
Yeah.
got up out of there.
You know, listen, you want to go home, all right?
I did. I
It's a
did end
long
up
day.
having to wait like 15 minutes for the tram to get back to my Airbnb, but like whatever.
That's good.
Prague does have wonderful public transit, I will say.
I mean, a lot of Europe has wonderful transit, which is, okay, did this all go through? I'm sure we're live. Like, we're definitely live, but I need to make sure all the back end stuff is like set
Mm.
in sound.
See, that's the stuff I know nothing about.
We're definitely live. I can
Beautiful.
definitely tell you that. Yeah, we are.
Oh my
Oh, everyone's
God.
saying hello. Hi, Dennis. Hi, Ruth. Um, sorry. Yes, we're good. Okay. I had to check on my laptop. I was like, I'm gonna just pull it out and like check. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. And everyone say hi to Cam. Cam has kind of been our like OG like savior in Prague for us. You're live. You texted me. You were like, "Are you going live today?" And I was like, I was like, I'm gonna go live at 7, but I was like, I can go earlier if you want, because like I know it's late there. So I was like, if Cam wants to come on and chat about his in-person experiences, like I thought that would be great for you to do. And I thought let's just start it with how has the experience been for you? I don't know, break it down.
It's been really fun. I have actually been very fortunate enough. This is my like third consecutive Worlds that I've attended in
Yeah,
person.
you went to
Um,
Boston and Montreal.
I did. I did. If I'm comparing all three, Boston was a little different because I didn't have all event tickets, so I couldn't get into the
Mhm.
practices.
Okay.
Um, but like I think in the arena, I would say Prague is really fun. It's definitely the most sold out of any of the
It
worlds
looks
that I've been to.
packed.
Yeah, it's really packed and
I
really
have to say,
enthusiastic.
the
Mhm.
architecture of the like of the roof of the arena and like in the interior of the ring, it looks so gorgeous on the like in the
Yeah,
interior of the rink.
can you
Um,
see the like triangle panels that like
yeah,
move on the
sometimes.
ceiling?
So you can see it sometimes if like it's going from like the drone shots, like when they switch from
Mm,
the camera to the drone and the drone's like at a lower angle so you can see everything like
yeah.
up. But if it's not the drone angle, you really can't see it. Also, I feel like they haven't been using the drone angle a lot on the camera, like on the live feed. That it kind of
Okay.
just feels like it's stupid to have at this point.
So let me tell you about the drone. The drone has like an operator that is like sitting directly in front of the section that I'm seated in. So like we
You're
watch the
getting a lot of
drone take
drone.
off. Yeah. The drone typically like starts rising like about 45 seconds to 30 seconds before a program ends. And then it like
Okay.
swoops into the skater's ending pose. So basically it's like their version of on ice perspectives. Like that's all the
Yeah.
drone is being used for. Um, I was a little bit scared of it at first. I mean, being from America, like drones are a little nerve-wracking, but
Hmm.
now it's sort of become like a little
You're just
friend. I'm
used to
feeling
it.
very paternal. Yeah, it's kind of
Okay, so
adorable.
you like the drone now.
I I mean, I'm not watching the feed, so I don't know like how the I've heard that the drone shots like don't look great.
They're like
Um,
fine. They're nothing crazy, nothing amazing.
yeah.
You know what I want to ask? Is it loud? Like, is it, because I feel like drones are kind of sometimes a little bit
There's
like
definitely
quietly
like
like loud.
it sounds kind of like a few bees. Like it just sounds like some bees buzzing near you.
Okay.
But like I'm sure people that aren't in like my section or like the couple around us can't hear it in the arena.
Okay. So you
But
just
when
are
it gets
in the
close to the
section.
skaters, I'm sure they could hear it.
Could you imagine just like have you're like 2 seconds after you finish your long program and you're like dying, and there's just this like little drone right in front of you, and you're like, hey,
Yeah,
nice
you're
to see you.
Emily Chan. You're
Oh
basically
my
like
God.
concussed.
Hi,
Unfortunately, like
Christina.
you're feeling it. You're feeling rough. And then you just get this
Poor
little
Christina.
gnat like roaming around you. What happened with Christina?
Oh, sorry, not Christina. Emily. You
Oh,
know what I
Emily.
meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Christina Carrera, but I meant Emily. Is the drone tiny? It looks tiny,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
It's really little. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like maybe it's less than a foot long. Like
Hi,
it's not one
Nelly.
of those like big giant ones.
All right, break down. What else have you loved and disliked about the event so far?
Um, I think the LED boards are not
Gotta go.
great.
They gotta go. I'm so
Um,
over the LED
I will
boards.
say in Boston, they were cool because they like used them more. I think like it would show like the skater's full name and like they would use the boards to like actually have animations like before and after the skater. But here it's literally just showing the same exact ads that you would get on like any other event. And
Yeah.
it from what I've heard, it makes the live feed look really weird. And like,
You know what I don't love about this rink so far? I
mhm.
don't, and they did this at the Grand Prix final too. I don't know if this is like a theme that they're trying to do moving forward. I'm not loving how dark the arenas feel. I don't know if you feel that in person, but on camera, like on the feed, it feels really dark
I
compared to
don't
like some of the other arenas that we've had in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I really do think it's a function of the LED boards. Like, I really think that's like upsetting the light balance
Yeah.
on screen. Um, it doesn't feel super dark, but it does like I am sometimes tempted, like my eye goes to the boards before it goes to a skater sometimes, which is never what you want.
Yeah. And it feels
Uh,
like, I don't know, it just feels like, even like, I know they're LED, but sometimes it feels like you think they're moving, but they're not. And it just is like a whole,
yeah,
it's a whole,
I
I'm
don't
not a
know.
fan of the LED
Not
boards.
a fan. No.
I'm like, I'm ready for them to go.
Yeah.
You can't bring in water, I hear, at
No.
all.
Okay.
I've
So
heard
you
people have been
can't bring
sneaking them
in
in.
Yeah, so my jacket has like they don't make you like unzip your jacket, so my jacket has an inside pocket and I'll bring in like either an empty or a full water bottle, like a plastic one.
Hmm.
And even the plastic water bottles they sell in the arena, they take the cap. So like
Oh, so you
you
can't like
can't
reuse it.
yeah.
Do they have like
Um
water fountains though?
no.
No? Okay.
I've been like refilling my bottle in like the sink in the bathroom. And like the
Okay.
water's fine. Like it's
Yeah.
not bad or anything. It's just like they're definitely being very strict, particularly about cameras. One of my friends that I've been sitting with had her camera taken today.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, they're like professional? Because I did know they were not like,
yeah, I mean, it's not like hers wasn't even like a giant camera or anything. They're being very like selectively strict about it. The other
okay.
thing is like the entrance to the arena itself. Like
I heard it's
people
so
have been waiting like
congested.
30 to 45 minutes to like get into the arena. And it really depends on like who the security guard is in your entrance about like how much
Mhm.
you can get in. Like one day I snuck in like my lunch and I brought it into the arena. And other days like I would have to empty like my whole bag. So it really just depends. And I think that's the part that people have found most frustrating about this event. Like the ISU is running a good event, I would say, but like the Czech organizing committee,
Yeah, the organizers
like the
of the arena.
local, I mean, obviously, like this is the first big event they've had in Prague in a very long time. So I'm sure it like has an adjustment, but I think there's some kinks that they can work out.
Did anyone see if there was the little fire thing for the medal ceremony yet? I didn't watch
I didn't watch the medal ceremony.
so I don't know what they did for the fire yet, but
Yeah,
I'm
I know
sure we'll.
Ashley Wagner was saying like fire component to the medal. I think I understood it as being about the awards. I thought she meant like the ISU awards, not the medal ceremonies, but I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, they have
Um,
that dumb
oh, it lit
award
up after
ceremony.
the anthem behind the skaters. That's pretty cool.
Could you see it on the stream, LJ? Was it on the stream or were you there in person? I do like that they're like having, I don't know, it's like fire like a cultural thing for like Czechia.
I
Because
have no
like I know
idea.
in Japan they had like the
The drums.
the drums, which like I know
That was cool.
that was like cultural for them. So I wonder if they're trying to like incorporate different cultural things for like all the host events.
I
I
know
think they've
very
done
little
that
about Czech
before.
culture. The only thing
Yeah,
I
I
know
don't
about
either.
Czechia is like Franz Kafka is from there. Um,
Okay. Yeah, I don't know a
and
whole
so
lot
you can
about
go see the Kafka statue. And
yeah.
beer. People in Czechia love beer.
Well, that's good. I'm not a beer person.
Neither
I
am
don't
I
drink. I
gotta be
really don't
honest.
drink at all. I'm gonna be honest. Keeping
I'm
it
more of a
real.
wine person when I
If I
drink.
have alcohol, it's more of the wine. So that's about it. But
Yeah.
okay, where do you want to begin? Do you want to begin with the men or do you want to begin with the pairs?
Let's talk about the pairs, Nolan.
Good. That's exactly what I wanted to.
Okay.
Um,
Uh,
okay. Where do you want to start with? Because like it was like low key a hot mess until it wasn't.
no, I
Someone
agree. Beer
said
does
beer
taste like
tastes like
piss.
piss. Yeah.
I agree. Um,
I
I
like
mean,
white
we
wine,
could,
Jeremy.
yeah, same. Um, I've been getting more into red wine lately, but anyway, let's start at the top. Let's start at the top. Or no, let's actually go in order because I think going in order of the event is kind of fun. Um, like there were some good
Oh,
pairs in that first group.
wait. Before we actually start talking about the pair, speaking of the pairs,
Uh-huh.
did you see we had an announcement like 10 minutes after the event
Oh, yes, you
ended?
sent this to me. Yeah.
So Audrey, Shin, and Balajnaj are officially done. We knew this was
No
coming.
more.
We were just waiting for the post.
Yes.
She posted something on her Instagram story. It was like a 3 or 4 paragraph thing saying that she's gonna take some time and like this was something for her mental health, which I think
It
makes
was weirdly
sense.
cryptic, I
Yeah, I
gotta
think
say.
it didn't end on good terms. From what I've heard, it looks like it didn't end on good terms.
No, and it like
She
from the statement, it's clear that like this was not a decision made unanimously, it feels like.
yeah, I think she was
I
like
don't know more about the situation, but just from that statement.
um
Thank you, Diane. That's very sweet. I did have fun filming the practices.
I know you were the best doing that. I can't believe you like filmed all of it. I was like, if I was like I didn't want to like bother you and pester you to do it. And I was like, just get who you want. Like I'm not gonna like request specific people, but
Hopefully you enjoyed
uh,
my little bits of commentary. The video you
you,
didn't see that Nolan didn't post because I
the
think it's a little
Celebco
embarrassing.
one,
The Celebco one.
I didn't watch it,
I've
but I did download it and I was gonna put it up.
Oh my God.
I just never
You
did.
could basically hear me giggling throughout the whole performance because I find that chart program so delightful. Um,
I loved when
if you
you
follow me
were
on Twitter, you'll see how delightful I found it.
yeah,
Um,
you're crazy for that. But I thought I really laughed when Isabeau ended the wrong way and you just go you just said,
Wrong way.
wrong way, girl.
Well,
And then you
so many
and then you
skaters have
said
had been doing that in their run throughs. Like,
and then you were
I don't
like,
know
not the
why
Lutz
this.
again.
Yeah, I don't know. Um,
I
I
think
was
she
very
has a
nervous about
left
that Let's Loop.
I think she's a left foot injury. I
I wouldn't
think
be surprised.
I'm
Once
not
you mentioned
specul
it,
I'm
I'm
not
like not surprised.
I have no actual like no actual basis. I just think like when you switch from when she's avoiding like um toe,
Salchow.
axle, toes, axle, and Salchow in the practice, like I think there's a left foot. That's my
Yeah.
thought process.
I'm going to try to go to practice tomorrow morning, at least for like
Oh,
the last group, if not the last
oh,
two.
not the second group.
If I wake up, we'll see. You and I are
No
mad at
one,
her.
no one posted her practice today, and I'm really upset.
Wait,
Jackie Wong
Jackie
went to
didn't do anything for
he
it?
went to group 3 and group 4. All right. You know what? And you know what? I'm sorry. I would have I would have had her higher because a lot of those
Oh, I
girls
would have
cheated
too.
jumps, but it's fine. It's fine. Everyone apparently jumps are not cheated. So,
Okay, apparently Isabeau did triple toes and triple sows today. So maybe
oh, she
it's
did. Good for her. Well, she
nice.
has to do it during her run through. She's doing the Let's Loop, I think. So she'll do a solo triple toe, um,
Oh,
which she'll have
not
to. I
her
mean,
best
that's what
jump.
she,
She has done that in the past, I'm pretty sure. Like I feel like in like
a
her
couple
first
years ago
senior
she
season,
did.
she did a triple toe. Well, in her first senior season, her triple loop was a real mess. Like the solo triple loop, she like cranked it around and like
Well, it used
really,
to be really cranky. Like she used to kind of do like that, like the whole herky jerky like swoosh. And then the second year it was getting better, but she would fall a lot on that jump.
yeah.
It's gotten much
It's a
better over
lot
the
better
last year.
now. I think it's one of her best jumps now.
Her
Um,
axle's pretty good too.
yeah,
She
she
really
has a
has a
great
nice
axle.
axle. Yeah.
Um, okay.
Okay.
Christina asked about Bouvard. And that I think that's a great place to start because I think Buvar and
I'm gonna be
Oksana.
honest. Some
Did
of
you not
these,
watch them?
the first like three groups, I was like, I was working. I was like not
That's
locked
okay.
in.
That's
And
okay.
then
I'll give you the highlights.
some of them I had on mute.
You were
As
texting
we
me, be
get
like,
later.
these people are on mute.
Do you want me to tell you who was on mute when we watched? Like the Kovalevs were on mute.
Oh, the
Um,
Kovalevs were my bathroom break. I gotta be honest.
anyways,
Um,
I'll let you kind of narrate the first couple groups.
yeah, I think let's see. Who do I want to talk
How was
about
Gabby
from the
Izzo?
pairs? Her triples are beautiful.
She's my, I
Um,
don't know if you understand, she was like one of my OG daughters.
really?
I loved her. I know she's not like an aesthetically pleasing skater, but she had like a grit
No, not
to her, and
particularly.
I loved that about her.
Nice.
Anyways,
Um, yeah, who was interesting? I mean, they ended up pretty like higher than I would expect, higher than I expected in the long. Like they were 14th in the long. And that might be a function of like some people not doing as well as we thought, but like
some
pretty good
people
for
really
them.
bombed.
Yeah.
I was really
And some
upset
people,
that Lauren and Athea didn't skate that free skate well
I
because it's
know, because
so
I like that
good.
free skate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bummer. But Oksana and Tim, that's his name, right? Tim, the Swiss pair that skate to the Matrix,
Oh, they're good.
their elements are gigantic. My friends and I were talking. It feels like watching a different discipline, but it feels like watching Papadakis and Cizeron in 2014, where you're like, these
Really?
people are going to be really good. Yeah,
Okay. I do
I
think
think
they're great. They
they're
do think they have a ton of potential.
100%. I once they, I mean, their program, the Matrix is not like the most difficult or intricate program. Tom, thank you. Um, yeah, it's not the most difficult program, but it is cool and like their elements are really strong.
They have
I
great
think,
throws.
yeah, they need to work on their lifts. I think their lifts are one of the places where they can grow, but their twist is huge, their throws are huge, their side by sides are pretty good. And I think they're an interesting pair. I like that they're not in the Savin school because I think a lot of the Savin teams kind of end up doing the same thing, which
Yeah.
is mostly my big gripe. Okay, me getting
Okay.
on my soapbox. Any pairs long program that ends with a pair spin is a bad program.
Oh, yeah. Everyone was ending with the pair spin today, and it's real. The pair spins are really ugly, just in general.
Yeah, they're tough. I mean, they're better than the side by side spins. The side by side spins are like my least
Can
favorite
I tell
element.
you, I would rather watch a side by side spin, I think.
Really? I
If it's
disagree.
look here, here's the thing. I think I would rather watch it if they made it less like difficult to get the levels for the
Yeah,
pairs.
I would love to watch like a beautiful side by side camel sit back sit. Like
I just would
perfectly
like some simpler
synchronized.
positions for the pairs. Like I don't think we need to
Yeah,
like
because a
make the
lot of people do
levels.
like the P leg, like leg up position,
Yeah.
like a lot of really ugly stuff going on inside my spins. I do like, I will say, I like a pair spin more than a dance spin because like the pair spin will incorporate like a lift into the spin, which I think can be cool.
Hmm.
The dance spins are really tough. Um, anyway, that was my big
The
gripe
dance
with.
spins are just like so pretty. You know what I miss if we're gonna do a pair spin? Like, why are we not like copying like Bereshnaya and Sigurlice on like the pairs spin? Like, why don't we just copy what they were so Mosquito was so innovative, make ugly positions look really beautiful, and we need more of that. We need more of that in pairs.
Yeah. I mean, that's you sacrificing things when you lose. I think pairs is the discipline that has suffered the most from the Russia ban, which I think most people
Yeah,
agree with that. But
but it's gotten much, much better than it's been. Remember, it was
oh
really dire
yes.
3 years ago. It was really dire.
Oh, woof.
Talk about like the improvements from all the skaters overall. Like they've definitely made a great stride to getting better at that, and I do have to give them a ton of props. But
Yes.
okay, anyone else like I mean like Chan and How were I mean my
That
God.
was I one of the scariest programs I've ever seen. Like I needed somebody to like get concussion protocol out there immediately. Like those falls, like she like smacked her face on the like on the throw falls. It looked,
And
oh,
then
I
like
was
she's
nervous for her.
laughing in the middle of the program again. Like it's
And then he
just
like gives her like a couple pats on the back as they get off the ice. Like that's not a, we're live, whatever. That's
I
not a
think they're
supportive
good.
partner.
I think they're ready to be done.
Yeah.
Like they
Other people. Oh, we went to India. We went to
we did go
India
to
in
they
this
were
pairs
really good
event.
until they weren't.
Yeah, they were really good until the aborted lift. Um, oh, I mean, we've talked about them before, but I love Zhang and Huang. I think this program is really great for them. He was having some issues today with the side by sides, but other than that, I think their program is really lovely.
Yeah, I was kind of I know ninth place isn't like bad, but I think overall I was a little disappointed with them because I think they've skated much better this season, and just the score that they put out wasn't really up to what we've probably would have expected them to do.
Didn't they get a season's best?
No, they've scored in the
Oh,
190s or this year, like at least in the one like
oh,
high
for the totals.
190s. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like for me, I was a little disappointed on like what they put out, and obviously like he just could not get the side by side jumps today.
And that's
I
the one
did,
thing. Okay. I will say watching an event live is really, really fun. The second I leave the arena, I have no idea what the results are. So like I have no idea where anybody placed. So I'm pulling up the result sheet
yeah,
right
no,
now.
you're good.
That is pretty crazy. Like their ordinals are wild. 14th in the short, 10th in the long, but ninth overall.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I
Then you
mean,
have
that's a
a team
function
that
of
went
like,
sixth and 20th.
yeah, that's
Oh,
tough.
um, okay. Should we talk about the team that you can't stand that I kind of agree with too, that did an illegal element that didn't get called?
Haka and Kunkel. I'm sorry. I just like they
They
remind me of
are
Marissa
another
and
team.
Mervin.
They were another team that I muted.
Yeah. They're
I just
real Marissa and Mervin skating to Journey for 3 years in a row energy. Like,
It
I
feels like
just,
they do the same program every year. Like they always do
yeah,
something rock.
I don't respond to their choices. Listen, not everybody's going to be for everybody. The crowd loved them. It felt
Well,
okay.
yeah.
I guess I didn't realize how close Czechia and Germany were to each other, but like the German skaters felt like a hometown crowd for both Annika and Robert and Minerva and Nikita,
Okay.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I am not. They did do the headbanger, which shows you how much you know about pairs. I didn't know that was an illegal element. Um,
I only knew it because someone said something on Twitter or something before they even did it. So I was like, oh, if they're gonna do that, like that should get um
my
like what
random
do you
prediction, because like their whole program is about love. I was
oh,
like, what
Megan
if he
Duhamel said
proposes
it
to
wasn't
her?
illegal. Oh my
Oh,
God, what if he did?
I don't even know if they're dating, but I was like, what if that's their surprise? They kept teasing. For people that don't know, they kept teasing a surprise.
They kept doing it
I
like they kept doing it on the broadcast too. They were like, oh, look
oh,
out for
okay,
this surprise, like at the end of their program. And I mean, good for them, I guess. I don't know. I just
yeah,
don't respond.
sure,
It's not, it's not me. Not
yeah,
for me.
not
Same
for
thing with
me.
Efimova and Mitrofanov. Like just they skated very,
I was
very
talking about
well.
this with my friends. I think that program would benefit if they didn't use lyrics. If it was just the instrumental version of Love
Yes.
Story, I think it'd be a lot better. Um, Also, it is
I was
funny that
saying
they're married and they're skating to Love Story, and yet it doesn't feel like there's any love.
so yeah, I was saying yesterday on the live that I wish they would have done like just the like original OG like love story, like music,
Hmm.
like the Jamie and David
Hmm.
cut. But then I was thinking like would the like little playful banter part, like like when they do the snowball fight in the middle, like yeah, that little kitschy thing, like I don't know if that fits their personality, you know?
No, I mean, Misha has never been
They
the
have a
most
thing for the
charismatic
drama.
of pairs.
They have a thing for like the melodramatic, like
Yeah, I mean, their worlds last year, like the melodrama was like the thing that made the moment.
yeah.
Um, yeah, maybe not the playful parts of Love Story, but like I do think there is a way that like it would benefit without lyrics.
I just didn't like the song the whole year. I just someone said Elisa and Misha have the same chemistry as Marco and Charlene. I think they have a little more connection, just a little bit more.
Charlene does or Elisa Misha?
Elisa and Misha,
Yeah, I would
a
say so.
little bit, just a little bit more. I don't know. Oh, I forgot they're not here. Well, I'm so excited for the dance event tomorrow.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am very pumped. Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
very
more
excited for
excited
it.
for dance or women?
Oh, that's tough.
I have my answer.
I know you're more excited for Dance Than Women. You're mad
Of
at the
course.
women.
The women's event pissed me off so much. I'm so sorry.
You should see, if you guys could read the text Nolan was sending Clayton and
Oh my
um,
God.
I
You
was
can't
mad,
read them. You can't read them out loud.
mad. No, absolutely not.
I
Nolan
was
was mad.
mad. I was mad. And not even like just, it wasn't even about my daughter. It was about everything else.
No.
But,
Before we move on from the pairs, I want to shout out,
oh, we haven't even talked about the top three. We can't move
or
on
like
yet.
the top six. Like we haven't even talked about like Pavlova,
Okay,
which
we're not
they
done
kind of
yet.
had
We're
a
not done.
no, they had a rougher long for them. I kind of expected more from Pavlova, maybe just because
I
I see
expected
them
them to
as a more
medal.
consistent pair. I did too. They were my dark horse for like second, honestly.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, they just kind of had some little mistakes in both the short and the long. And their strength is in their consistency and in a field where other people go clean and they don't, they
don't
drop.
hit.
Yeah,
They're
I
a
don't
bit
know.
of a, okay, artistically, they're a bit of a tough watch, I feel, just because like I think they've gotten better, but I don't think
Yes.
they're ever like the most refined or the most connected duo. And it is really has gotten better, but when they don't
Yeah,
hit those
I do.
elements,
I
then it
like this
does,
free. I like this free a lot. And I
yeah.
honestly like it more than a couple of the teams that medaled here. Um, like
When they
choreographically.
when they do that throw loop at the end and nail it, like it's so good choreographically right there
Yeah.
and like so well timed to the music. Um,
Yeah.
but it's tough because when they don't hit those elements, it does fall very flat. And I do
Yeah,
feel
the
the
air
same
just
way
kind
about
of
like I feel the same way about like some of the top teams that we'll
we
talk
can say their
about.
names. We can say Metalkin and Berilova.
Well, them, yeah, but also Minerva
Minerva.
sometimes when I don't know if I love this free skate at all. It's kind of been maybe Clayton was right in terms of the free skate not being like the best. I
I
thought
think
it
it's
was
all
really
right.
good. It's fine. I think they've had better.
Yes, they've definitely had better programs than this one. I mean, I like the short. I like their short quite a bit.
You know whose program I do love though?
Who?
Nagaoka and Moriguchi. I'm
I
sad they
love
couldn't
them.
medal, but
Me too. I mean, they get a small medal, which is
yes,
something.
they do. But I mean, they hit both their wait, do you realize they were clean on pretty much every single throw and side by side. They stood up on every one of them this week.
Yes. Okay. She did 2 foot both of the throws in the first.
Well, the judges decided that it got positive GOE. So I don't know
Listen,
what
if
you're talking
Aliona
about.
Sevchenko can do it, so can she.
So the judges gave her positive GOE. It's clean in my eyes. Okay.
Or I think that program is wonderful. The Tree of Life. I think that is not. I wouldn't say masterpiece, but it's definitely like top of the class for me.
It's very
That and
good.
Glad. I like Leah and Trent's program a lot as well.
Have we talked about Spencer's mustache? Um,
Spencer shaved the mustache in between the short and the free, which I found
he
very
didn't.
funny.
Maybe me. Oh, wait, he did?
I think so.
I don't
I mean, I
remember.
was distracted by other things in that program. Obviously, like Emily was having a rough time. I wasn't necessarily paying attention to Spencer, but I believe he shaved the mustache.
Well, maybe he should have kept it and they would have done better. I don't know.
My friends and I were also talking about how like the coupling of Emily and Alexander cannot succeed at the same event. Like either one does well, like only one can
Wait,
do well at a time.
wait, they both did really well in the short. Does that mean that he's gonna have a disastrous free?
Don't I can't I want him to medal so bad. He won't,
Okay, well,
but
you
I
know
want him
that
to.
that won't. You know that won't
I know
happen.
it won't. I know it won't. Um,
We're not delusional here.
no. Metallica and Barrel, or let's talk about Leah and Trent. Let's talk about Leah
Oh
and
my
Trent.
God, they were so good in
My
both
silver
programs.
medalists.
Yeah, they were really good. I agree. I think there is a big case that I think you could have made for them to be um, silver. It was going to be very tough for them because I think overall the impression that the Georgians do leave on like a lot of their elements does I think it does kind of give like a superior aura to like Leah and Trent, where sometimes Leah and Trent look like they're hanging on to a couple of things, and it doesn't leave you feeling 100%. And I understand why there is arguments that Leah and Trent should have been above because I think complexity wise, Anastasia and Luke definitely have a very bare program in terms of construction and choreography, and that's kind of been the harp that they've gotten the past 2 years. Um, and they
Yeah,
had
their free is
mistakes
very
too.
Benoit, I gotta say.
I love the Benoit program, but
The phone
it's
ringing,
not my favorite.
you like the phone?
I like that they do the throw into the phone, answering the phone. Like that's cool, you know? But I will say I'm not oh, I love Leah's haircut. Leah got a haircut, Cam, and it made 100% the difference for her.
Leah looks
She she
wonderful. Her hair
she
moves
looks
so well.
fantastic. Ilia got a haircut too, and it worked out for him. I think if you had a terrible Olympics, you get the haircut and move
Listen,
on.
your hair holds history. Like,
You got to cut the
sometimes you
history
got,
off, you know?
yes, you gotta make a change sometimes.
I don't want to hear another phone ringing or an ambulance. Do you think Benoit was trying to copy like Medvedeva's 9/11 program where she like picks up the phone at the end? Like, do you think he was like inspired by that?
Or you can never tell if it's happy or sad at the end.
Yeah. I think I'm fine with them being second. I know that you might think that's crazy, and I know you were there, but I wasn't like I wasn't shocked and I wasn't like offended that
No,
they
I
were
wasn't
second.
offended. I think I was a little bit surprised because in the free, Metallica and Bear had more visible mistakes.
Hmm.
Um, like obviously the fall in the loop. And
Yeah.
then there was the death spiral issue where she wasn't low enough.
They got a
Which I feel
level
like they've
one.
had an issue before with the death spiral.
They seem to lose a lot of levels on the death spiral throughout the year. I feel like that has been like a recurring
Mhm.
theme for them.
I will say Luca's lifts in person are not as scary
I've heard
as they
that
are in
before
video.
too.
Um, they definitely, the first two especially looked fairly strong. What I notice
Hmm.
about his lifts are that he kind of keeps his like when he's lifting Nastia, like his arms kind of go back. Like
Okay.
they're not like the
They're not like
alignment isn't there.
central.
Like it's not
Yeah.
like hand, shoulder, torso. It's like a little askew.
Okay.
And that gives the illusion that it's unstable. And obviously there's like the footwork issue. But um
I wonder
anyway,
if that's like a comfortability thing for her, maybe. I don't know.
maybe, yeah. I'm sure like center of gravity, balance, like lifts are hard.
Yeah,
I
I'm sure
can't do
they've
it.
worked a lot on them off the ice too to make them improve them. And
Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
so you would have them second or third though overall. You would have had them third. Was that your
Probably.
general impression, like leaving the
That
event?
was my general impression in the moment. Um,
Okay. Sandra talked about his arms being too far back. She did not like his lifts.
no, she did not.
What
She
is
did not
Clayton
at all.
doing? Clayton's sending us some random text right
Oh,
now.
is he? What is he saying?
He's talking about Adam Solia.
Oh
What is he doing?
my God. Oh, I saw Adam Solia like up close for the first time here.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, his face doesn't move.
It's a scary face, I
Oh
gotta
my
say.
God. We gotta cut this out, Cam.
No, okay. He is a solid choreographer. He's good at his job.
You can't call someone's face scary.
Said it doesn't move.
Well, it doesn't.
Okay.
That's the
Well,
truth. That is the truth. But Um,
Okay, I will say, we're gonna move on. We'll move on. What did you think about Minerva and Nikita?
I thought like, listen, I thought they did what they were. I was really happy that they were able to put together a solid enough free skate after
Hmm.
having such a great short because that's been such an issue for them this season is kind of doing some decent programs back to back. That triple
Right.
Salchow is 100% their biggest nemesis. Like they've had so many issues with that this year, and
Yeah, for sure.
it reared its ugly head again today. And I have to say, I kind of expect them to have one mistake always when they perform. I kind of always expect them to have an error on something, and that's like,
Even if it's like a step out or like a little
yeah, yeah, yeah,
pop,
yeah.
like
I kind of expect there just to be one little error. I
I
don't ever
really
think,
though I don't expect her to fall.
well, she
Like
didn't
I'd never
fall.
expect well, I like what you're saying though, like the mistake to me, if I agree with what you're saying, like I it's rare for them to skate clean. But I feel like their mistakes are never like falls. It's either like a pop or a step out or something.
It's either going to be like a single sow cow, or like she
Yeah.
might step out on like a throw,
Yeah.
and that's about it. Or like
But
or they'll
when
miss
their
like one
throws
of the
are
double
good, they're
axel.
so good though. Like,
That loop is crazy, and the sow at
oh,
the end is so good
money.
too.
Money.
Um, they were
Do you
pretty
think they're gonna
inspired
keep
by
going?
post. Yeah. How old are they?
I don't know.
Okay, they're
I've
both 26.
oh,
That's
then
not,
they
I
should
think
keep going.
they're definitely going to go
I
for another quad, I feel.
I believe they there are some issues with like funding with like the German
Yes,
Federation.
there's an issue with their training center, apparently,
Yeah.
which I think
I
they
don't
said
know
they
all the
might have gotten it
details.
worked out, or they're figuring it out this week. I saw something in the press about that.
Yeah, and like
Um,
they're coached in part by Savin, but like because of the funding scheme, they can't be coached in person by him. So,
okay, wait. I don't like his hair gelled. I think
no.
I really think he needs to like let the like locks out. And
Yeah,
next year, I don't want to see his
be
hair
free.
gelled at all. I really think it's like not a good look.
No, it's too
I don't know.
I think it's just a little too severe. Like,
Did you see Emilia posted like on her story, she's like, should I wear my hair in a bun or should I wear it with the locks down? And I was like, you should wear it with the locks down, girl. Like you're Juliet. Come on. Um, which was the one I think that won. So I think she's gonna wear her hair down. She's gonna pull Aaliyah and she might get a medal because of it.
I would be so happy.
Are they in the final group? Probably not.
Yes.
They are
Yeah.
for the dance?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they are. Oh yeah, because like all these people pulled out for dance.
Yeah, so
Oh
like
my God.
final group,
Wait, when did the French go?
group 4.
How early are they? They're in the
Group
fourth group.
4 of 7.
They've moved up this year. Good for them.
Yeah, good for those Olympic champions. Good for them.
Okay. Um, Tiffany, we talked a little bit about Audrey, not too much,
Yeah,
but
I mean, there's not much to say until we know like if there will be new partnerships coming out of it. Um,
oh, I was gonna say she's training in Colorado right now. They
oh, is
posted
she? Okay.
someone posted her doing a throw today and it looked insane. It looked so good. She did a throw triple sow cow and
Really?
it was really good.
Did they post who threw her?
Yes. I don't know who it was. His name's Timmy
Okay,
something. Timmy. I don't know his last name. But
cool.
I don't know. I don't know if they're I don't think I think she's just like practicing with someone to like get reps this summer while they find the partner.
I like her as a pair girl. I hope she finds a partner that she vibes with.
I'm excited for the US pairs next year if we have like Star and Audrey back. That's
I
what I
am
want. And Chelsea
cautiously
Lou.
optimistic.
About who?
The whole US pairs situation.
I'm
We're not gonna have 3 spots based on the results
they
of
didn't
this.
they didn't need it. It's fine.
No, no. It was kind of a
One, two
miracle that we
spots
had
was
3 in the
good.
first place.
Yeah. It's fine. I
Um,
think we'll live. Okay. Do you want to switch over to the men?
yes.
All right, this is another event where I only watched the final group because I was at the gym and then I got home and then I put on the final group and watched the
Have
final
you
group.
gone
I
back and
did,
caught up at all?
no, I did watch though while I was at the gym. I saw Daniel Grassel, Lucas
Okay.
Bridgke,
Okay.
and oh, Cow. Those are the ones that I saw in real time while I was working out.
Have you seen
You,
our current bronze medalist? Have you watched his performance?
I have to say that I did not watch it, but I have seen that program all year, so I can envision what happened most likely. And
What happened was I saw God.
that's why I thought I'd let you kind of share your experience
Oh,
on
my
that.
experience with the wonderful, the talented, the stunning Alexander Selevko. Um, his program was the most relaxed I felt the whole competition. I just like when
You
his
felt
jumps are
relaxed
good.
watching him jump.
Yes, when his jumps are good, they are so good.
Okay.
Like that quad toe was like gigantic and it just lands bam and it's
Okay.
great. And the choreo is so committed. Like he's he's doing the most and I really appreciate it. But like unlike for me, unlike a program like Adams where I feel like it can get a little bit
Are you talking about
over.
Adam Fa, the Karen Kwan of the modern day, the guy who loves to use his hands?
Yeah, it's a little too full. It's like a little over choreographed.
Okay,
I
I
think
can see that. I understand that.
I think Selevko's program is like gives the right amount of space. And like
Okay.
I feel like Sandra Pezic when I talk about Selevko. Like it's just like there's
It's
like something like
very
raw and powerful about it.
it's
I don't
very
know.
like 1990s skating in like the best way possible, you
Yes.
know?
It's what people think of when they think of the 90s without actually watching the 90s programs. Like
Yeah.
it like evokes the 90s rather than being an imitation.
And then
I
like
really like
Adams
it.
is a little more like IJS coded, you know, all kind of current.
Yes. I mean, he is unique in that he does all three jumps back to back and none in the second half,
Well, he needs to get them
which,
done, all right?
yeah, because he's sweating them.
Yeah. Well, they were amazing when he did them though today.
Yeah, they were pretty good today.
I do
Um,
worry about the long when he adds like in the Lutz. That's when like you're like, oof.
and when he has to skate for more than, when he has to jump for more than a minute consecutively, get a little
Yeah.
risky.
Um,
Um,
okay, I'm gonna ask you the people that I didn't watch and
okay.
just who your impressions were of them.
Yes.
Um, I did not get to see Jacob Sanchez skate and Steven Gogolev. So, and these
Oh,
are two, and I love both of them. And I'd love to
yeah.
hear like kind of your thoughts because I know they both went clean. I saw that Gogolev
Yes.
had some like lace problems.
Yeah, his lace came not undone. I don't know whether if it was like the lace or like the stirrup under, like connecting like the pant to the boot, but like
Hmm.
something definitely came undone during like the second to last spin. And then it was a tense watch during the step sequence because like there's like a little bit like kind of flopping around near his blade. And so my friends
Yeah,
and
I
I were
mean,
all like,
if that hits the blade, he's screwed. You know, like he's hitting the ground.
yeah, but like I mean,
Um,
he did his job. His scores are like steadily rising through the season as he does more and more clean programs in a row. Um, Not anything out of the ordinary for him. I think this vehicle works pretty well. Um, yeah, I haven't
okay,
seen him live ever, so I was quite impressed by his jumps. His jumps are very clean and like
very
tidy.
tidy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jacob is wonderful.
Okay.
Jacob is the first person to ever have a good time skating to the umbrellas of Cherbourg.
Oh, what
Music
about
that is
Virtue
traditionally
Moyer?
well, but like they they're like so like emo and like melodramatic with it.
Well,
Jacob was like
yes.
having the time of his life. He was smiling ear to ear. He was
Yeah,
having a great
that's
day.
fair. That's fair.
He like
Um,
he wears his joy on his face in a way that is very charming. The laces are not a deduction. It's just a thing that makes you
a little
nervous.
scary thing, you know?
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I really sometimes his costumes are a little too much for me. They're a
They're a
little
little
Russian in
Hanyu.
that way.
Oh, I think they're a little,
Yeah,
Yeah, a little Hanyu where like
I
you
get
got
yeah,
yeah.
a
Um,
little yeah.
Someone was asking yesterday if they thought Jacob Sanchez could make the top 10, and I was like, I think there's a chance. Like, I think a lot of the men here
I
could
mean,
make
I think
mistakes, and he could swoop in, and he set
if he
himself
gets in the
up pretty
top
well.
10, it will be by other people not skating clean and him skating clean. Like
Yeah,
if he
I mean,
does his job,
Nika Gatse wasn't very great today. I mean, Cal Muir didn't make the free skate,
yeah. I mean, he's ahead of people like Kevin, ahead
but
of
Kevin's a mess. I don't expect Kevin to do very well. At
no.
this point in his career, I feel like you kind of expect there to be a lot of airs with the jumps, and that's kind of,
Yeah, I mean, I will say I was proud of him for like fighting because I feel like sometimes he'll just
yeah.
like sit down on the jumps or like pop them
He loves
or
to sit down on the
famously
axle.
not. Yeah. Like he'll just like slip off the heel and just like flop down.
Yeah.
Um,
How would Clayton's son, Adam, I didn't get to catch him too. I thought he was very nice
yeah, he
and
did pretty good. He did pretty good. He took out the quad in the short, which I think
yes,
was the
I
right
did see
choice.
that.
The combo was a little tight.
Hmm.
Um, he's gotten so tall. Like he's gotten a lot taller in the past year.
Have you seen him
Um,
before?
yeah, I mean he was at the
Oh
last
yeah, yeah,
worlds.
yeah. Sorry, what am I
Um,
saying? Yeah.
so I think like I think he will grow. He needs to like grow into his limbs a little bit and like be a little bit stronger because right now it's a little noodly.
Okay.
Um, like it's a little like he needs more intention behind his arm movements sometimes. But I really like his skating. Um, and I'm hopeful for his future.
I also missed Andrew Torgashev.
Oh,
And
Torgashev did
that's the last person I did not watch. Everyone else we'll talk about I did see.
nice.
If they
Torgashev,
were
I
not
mean,
in the final group for the most part, or if they were not like in the first three skaters or something in the penultimate group, there was a very strong probability that I did not see them.
yeah. Some quick things for like people and like the very low ranks.
Mhm.
We have no man from Team Korea qualified to the free.
Oh yeah, good luck. Good luck next year. Good
To
luck to
either
Minkyu. Good luck
June
to
or
June.
whomever.
Yeah.
Yeah, if June continues, Minkyu and June will be fighting for one spot, which is
Okay.
intense.
I saw some crazy arguments on Twitter being like saying that if June, because he has to do like he's doing his military training pretty soon.
Wait, I
And
thought he got
no, no,
exempted
no.
from that
So
by.
he still has to do it, but he only has to do like base training or whatever, which is like 2 or 3
Okay,
weeks. I saw
okay.
someone say that because he's gonna miss like 3 weeks of training in the summer, that he should just like not skate next year and just like recover or like just work on training and getting better because he's gonna miss like 3 to 4 weeks of training and that's gonna set him back too far.
I mean, at this point in his career, I would understand him taking a season off, but I don't
I
think
would
it should be
too
because
because
of
of
basic
that.
training. Yeah.
Yeah. I would understand if he's like, I want to take a year to heal my body. Like he's 24, 25, I think, somewhere around there.
Yeah, 24, because I think he was 16 in Pyeongchang.
So
Like,
like, God, that's
it's
crazy to think
definitely
about it.
feasible to make another Olympics at 28. Like,
Yes, for him, and especially in Korea, like there are some men that I think are strong there, but I do think like he still is the class of the field there for them.
yes, yes.
Um,
Um,
but yeah, so they'll
yeah,
have one spot next year, which is, I think we knew
yeah.
that. We knew it was going to happen coming to this event.
Yeah, when he withdrew, it was kind of like it was going to be hard for them to keep two spots.
Yeah, and they finished
Kagiyama
back
not
to
making the
back.
free.
Not surprised.
It's the first. Okay, I saw this on Twitter. It's the first time a Japanese single skater hasn't made the free skate since 2010.
Who was the one that didn't make it in 2010? I'm gonna pull it
Nobunori
up.
Oda.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's really
Oda had a
sad.
rough Worlds in 2010. I take it.
Yeah, he did. Oh my God, there was 46 men at that Worlds that year.
Woo!
And you know who was in 38th place? Salulis Ambrulevicius.
Oh my God. Oh,
Love him.
Salias. Love him.
I'll tell you
Wow.
some I'm gonna tell you something off when we log off
Okay.
after.
Okay. Um, Actually, would you mind giving me a second? I will be right
Yeah,
back.
you're good. Take a
Talk
minute.
amongst yourselves.
I'll answer some questions. Guys, send me some questions while Cam uses the bathroom. I don't know, does what he needs to do. Um, I don't know. Hello. I don't know what I should talk about. Dang, I don't know what does Cam do when I go and use the bathroom? I love how I said I was going to use the bathroom and then I have not. Okay, let's see. How's everyone feeling about the women tomorrow before we jump into that? Who do you got? You think Cowie's going to win or you think Monet's going to win? And who do you think's moving up to the bronze? My one friend is really mad at me that I said that I think Isabeau's going to get the bronze. So I think I now have to say that I think Amber's going to get the bronze tomorrow to make up to them. So I'm rooting for I think I should be I'm rooting for Amber and I'm expecting Isabeau to get the Did I see the ISU? What did I think about the dancing at the opening ceremony? I thought it was cool. What's his name? Tony Wheeler was posting a bunch of videos on his Instagram story of it, and I watched some of them and I thought they were really cool. What did I think about the ISU release about the choreo spins? Um, I'm excited for the choreo spins. I know a lot of people aren't because I think they think there's not as much objective criteria for the choreo spins, and I totally understand why people may be thinking that it'll kind of be like one of those like dance moves, like the dance character step, and I understand that, but I do think the choreo spin's going to go either way. I think some people are going to have really ugly ones, or they're going to have really cool ones, and I don't think there's going to be like an in between. Um, I have the women pulled up right now. I think Laura Naki Gutman, I think will have a really cool choreographic spin. I think Isabeau will have an insanely cool choreographic spin. I think Monet Chiba will have a good choreographic spin. Nina Pensarone, I think, will have a good one. People that I think may not have a great choreo spin, I think Samo Dokina might not have a great one. Um, Maybe they want people to just do a bunch of scratch spins. I think they probably prefer a little variety too, Christina, but I mean, a scratch spin's great. Like, I'd love to see someone do like a little headless scratch like Sasha Cohen. Like, those are some cool moments too. So, hello,
Hello. Thank
you're
you for
back.
holding down the fort.
Oh, I don't care. It's no worries.
Oh.
Jeremy needs Coward. I need lip balm too. I dropped mine. So thanks for reminding me to pick it up. I don't know where it is
It's
now.
so cold here and dry. Like my lips have been
What's
so
the
chapped all week.
temperature?
It was like when I left the arena, it was like 35 degrees.
Fahrenheit?
Yeah,
Well, Celsius would be very hot.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
During the days, it's been like earlier in the week, it was like in the 50s. Today it was in the 40s, and I think it'll be kind of in the 40s for the rest of the
that must be
competition.
like a big change for you too.
Yeah, I mean, I went to college on the East Coast, so like it brings me back to
Oh,
that
fair. That's
more
fair.
than anything. But
That's valid.
I don't like
Um,
it. I moved back to the
w-
West Coast for a reason.
where were we?
Um, I think I just we were talking about cow. I don't know. Um, yeah, we were talking about
Oh,
like yeah, that whole thing.
we haven't talked about any of the top six yet.
Yeah, let's
So I
do
think
it.
this is a good way. Yuma Kagiyama.
Oh God.
I all
Oh,
he's you know what he is to me also? He's like Minerva and Nikita and Jiashin.
to me, he's like Sasha Cohen. Very Sasha
They
Cohen.
all need like a mental coach. All of these skaters
Yeah.
need like some crazy mental work this
Yeah.
summer.
They need to do like the
Whatever
I
Amber
don't
Glenn
know.
did,
They
get
need to
with
like
her.
align their chakras or like something. I don't know. They need a reset. We'll say
They
that.
do. Do you think Hanyu made the divot?
Spiritually, he made the divot.
Do you think he flew into Prague, snuck onto the ice, and cut the divot out?
Oh, I think some people would want to think that.
Do you
Yeah.
think he was propped up? Jeremy thinks that they helped him out a lot. Do you think he was propped
Yuma?
up? Yeah,
I think he's the best skating skills, composition, and performance of any of the men. So no, I don't
fair.
think they helped him.
I mean, they've been here. I will say also, I think they've been very generous with the scoring in general here, like
Yes.
with
Yes,
everyone.
100%.
So when he
So
was
what did he
so
get? A
high,
90. He got a 93 with the axle that'd be kind of like 104, 105.
which you think it'd probably be a little bit higher too,
Yeah.
with the
Which
clean.
like, yeah.
He
So I
skated
think it's fair.
before, he skated after Ilia, Lauren, who, I mean, my God,
Um,
we'll get to him, but Yuma, I mean, I think he's in it for the bronze still, but you got to think like Shun Sato's right there, and Yuma's not been very good with that free skate this year. This could be the, I mean, but Adam also is very volatile as a skater. So you never know exactly
yeah.
what will happen, but
Yeah.
and Gogolev's been solid. Like there is a world where I
At
think if
this
you
point,
look
I'm
it
saying
off,
Gogolev silver.
yeah, I think there's a world where Gogolev could be on silver or bronze, and Yuma could be bronze or off because of just how he's performed this season. Um,
If we're talking about Shun, Shun was having some really rough practices.
he
Like
was.
in the video that I posted, it was like three falls in the long and like not chill falls, like
They
really
were
hard
hard
falls.
falls.
Um, and so I was like gritting my teeth during his whole short, and then he kind of, I
He
mean, it
brought
was like he gritted it out, but like he stood up on everything. He pulled in on everything, which
and
I did not expect.
he was doing like a triplets in the planned, like kind of in the run throughs the day before instead of the quad, and then he just pulls the quadlets out as the first element. I was like, whoa, all right, like I guess we're in this game, Shun. Stylistically, I don't really love his skating. I do really find it's really hard to get connected to him a lot of the times.
I
But
like the long more than the short. Um,
yeah,
but he's another in a long line of people standing to Firebird that miss the musical accents. He's definitely one of those. Where like sometimes he'll just miss like a just ignore the music sometimes.
yeah,
Um,
sometimes. Let's see.
yeah, we'll see what the long looks like for him. I'm not optimistic, but again, who knows? I wasn't optimistic about the short, so maybe I'll be proven wrong.
Do you have any thoughts about Ilia?
It's good.
I mean, it was really, I mean, for him to like come back and mentally do that
I mean,
was,
it's the best he's skated that program all season.
yeah.
Tech wise, especially, I think
They were
sometimes
ready to
I
go
will.
with him. I think even more if he
Yes,
had, I think given some of those final elements more than he did.
yeah. Didn't he get some like he had some like level issues? I think on some of the
Yeah, he
spins.
was I know he got a level initially they called it a level three. I don't know if they changed it. He got all fours. You know, but I
I
mean the
did
video
hear. I have not double checked. I have not fact checked this, but I did hear he got a perfect score in his step sequence, which
he did get a perfect score in his step sequence. One judge gave him a +4, but it was obviously thrown
dropped.
out because it's only one.
To
Um
that I say, no.
okay, to be fair, Yuma oh sorry, oh Adam also got a perfect score in his step sequence.
And to that I would also say,
Yuma got almost he got it more he got 4+4s
and
and
5+5s.
no sorry 5+4s and 4+5s so
The human step sequence is the best of them all. So what do I know?
yeah um all right before I wrap this up I want to because I know it's getting late for you there and I want to
Yeah.
let you get to bed make some predictions for tomorrow and maybe for
Oof.
Saturday.
Okay. I think that the I am bubble is going to burst here in
In
part.
what way?
I think Lila and Lewis are going to miss the podium again.
Okay, but
And I
you
don't know
think
if
they
that's going
get
to
to
be.
They'll get the
The
win, you
pewter.
think?
Oh, who do I think will get the win?
I'm sorry, so you think they'll get the win though, still with the French?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah. But you
Um,
think they're gonna get the pop?
yeah, I think Piper and Paul will win a segment. I don't know which segment, but I think they will win a segment.
Okay.
Um, I mean, Wuthering Heights won the free dance in 2024. So
I'm so
that's all
excited
I'm
to see
saying.
that program again, I will say. I
Me
saw a clip of it today
too.
and I was like, oh damn, this is good.
I can't even watch it. I'm like so
Yeah.
excited.
Women?
Whether that's somebody like Zinga's getting third, I don't know. Women, we'll see. Um, who's in fifth? Oh, Pinzeroni. That's funny.
That girl should not be
Um,
in fifth place, keeping it real, but
no, no.
yeah. Any
Sarah
other
Everhart
bold
was robbed.
predictions?
My bold prediction is that I don't know if the podium will stay the same. Um,
For women, you don't think so?
I like that they kept Mona and Kaori close. I really do.
Okay.
Um, I know you. I don't know if you mentioned this on the live. I think you would have had Monet winning,
I did say this on my
correct?
live. Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, I think. Um,
And I think Ami could reach the podium with one triple axel. I don't think she's
I
trying
think she
to,
could
but I
reach
think
the,
she could get.
and I don't think she's gonna. Her triple axel has not been working for her at this competition.
No, no. So, all
Yeah, she hasn't had
right.
the best practices either.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Cam. I don't want to keep you too busy. I know it's so late there. And I just want to say thank you all for coming on and chatting with us and telling us all about your Prague experiences.
Of
And
course, of
um,
course.
yeah, well, I hope you enjoy tomorrow too. And thank you all for tuning in to our live stream. I'll be back tomorrow with maybe I'll get a different guest. Maybe I'll just be by myself. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But
We'll see how women's
um,
goes. I might be out drinking afterwards, but we'll
yeah,
see.
we'll see how it goes. But thank you all for watching and hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day. And thank you, Cam.